On this episode of Country Boy Gas Garage, we're going to build a RatRod using Junkyard parts. So let's go. Welcome to another episode of Country Boy Gas Garage. I'm Jason, and in this video, we're at Springfield Auto Recyclers, vintage classic auto wrecking yard that is going out of business. Now, I've done a couple videos over the last month, so go back and watch those videos, kind of get caught up what's going on. You know, unfortunately, he's having to close, and they're liquidating everything. We're having a massive wide sale, and anything that doesn't get sold is getting crushed, and we only got about 2 more weeks before the crushers get here. So I've been going and making videos showing everybody what there is to choose from here, grabbing some parts for myself, obviously. And well, what I'd like to do in this video is get the main components to build a RatRod. You know, there's a lot of cars here, but they're a little too far gone to restore, but it is RatRod heaven. There's plenty of cars that you could make something out of here. And well, with the suggestion of a few viewers, we're gonna go ahead and build a RatRod. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video, guys. We're going to get the main components together for a RatRod. You know, there's some truck beds, some frames. We'll go around and take a look and see what we could find, and we'll decide on what we're going to get. Now, this liquidation sale started about a month ago, so a lot of the stuff has been sold since then, which is great, but that's leaving us with not very many options left. But I think there's something here we could probably put together, some kind of rod. So even if we don't have time to build it, at least it'll exist for a future build or somebody to build down the road. So let's start looking around and seeing what we got to choose from. All right, starting with a truck cab. Now, a couple weeks ago, there was a dozen cabs here. Now they're going fast. There's not much left to choose from here. A lot of these are the big Ford cabs. They're a little too big to work with a RatRod. Anything else that's left has been chopped up. Could probably cut one of these cabs down a little smaller. I was kind of interested in maybe this cab, but realized most of the cowl is cut away and it's pretty rough. There's not much left to choose from. They also offered me this thing, and I don't know what it was, but it's just too rough. I don't know what's going on here. Somebody, 51 Ford is labeled. That's a 51 Ford pickup cab that's been cut all up, and somebody made shift a windshield on there. But yeah, there's just not much work there. I could probably make a roadster pickup, but it's just not, this is too rough. Kind of contemplated this cab, maybe another roadster option, but once again it's just too rough and most of it's gone. No doors. Up until yesterday, this 5-window cab was available, but I was just a day late. Somebody bought it up along with these two cabs as well, which are pretty rough and chopped up as well, but you know, we could have probably done something with those maybe. But there was one cab left. We got this one, a 40s or 50s Willys Jeep cab, pickup cab. And I've already got a RatRod out of one of these, so we already know what we're doing. And this one comes with a door and glass. It's missing the passenger side door, but I think this one is the one we're going to take. We're going to take this cab and we're going to chop it and make a RatRod out of it. Now, after looking around, I was unable to find any truck beds that were usable, but I'm going to keep looking. But when I was thinking, and with the suggestion of a viewer, we used some fins off an old car to build a truck bed. So that's what we're going to do. I had them cut off these 58 Cadillac fenders, and we also got the 60 Lincoln Continental fenders, the rear quarters and fins, and we'll be able to make a truck bed out of either the Lincoln Continental or the 58 Cadillac. So either those fins or these Cadillac fins, we'll be able to build a finned bed for this cab. We'll be able to build a RatRod out of these junkyard parts before they get crushed. As you can see, I'm piling up some other parts here too, so I'm going to add to this pile. And we still need to find a chassis for this thing, either frame and axles or a rolling chassis or something. I'm not sure if we'll have any luck since most of the stuff's going fast, but at least we got the main components to build a finned RatRod pickup. And like I was saying, I've already built a RatRod out of these cabs before. You may have seen it already, but if not, let's take a closer look at it. Alright guys, I just want to take a moment to show you this. This is a RatRod that me and my buddy Kelly built about 10 or 12 years ago. This cab is nearly identical to the one we just got from the wrecking yard. So this is what it looks like when it's all been chopped and channeled and pancaked. You know, we built this probably 10 or 12 years ago. Yet to finish it. It's been sitting for about 10 years now. But this is, like I was saying, the same cab as we just got from the wrecking yard. This is what it looks like when it's chopped and channeled over a frame. We cut the top off of it. Well, I say we, but in reality it was Kelly. My buddy Kelly from Spiderhole Customs on Instagram did most of the fabrication on this. And you know, so please go over to Instagram and check out Spiderhole Customs. Like I was saying, we did this 10 years ago. We've improved since then. But yeah, if we take that other cab and chop it and channel it like this, we don't have a bed yet, but you know, we could use fins to build a bedside. See what we come up with. Well, here, let me give you a closer look. So yeah, you know, 40s or 50s Willys Jeep pickup cab and bed. Now I don't know exactly what year. I know they stretched several years and they're very similar. But yeah, we started with a miscellaneous 30s or 40s Chevy frame, and then purchased from Springfield Auto Recyclers a 1930 Model A front axle and suspension wishbones, which Kelly split and turned into radius arms. And then we did a 40s Ford juice brake conversion. I've yet to plumb these brakes, but we've got 40s juice brakes on a 30 Model A front suspension there. And then for the rear, I had an extra Chevy 10 bolt from the Nova. Same with the motor and transmission, those are out of the motor. That's a 400 small block Chevy that I had in the Nova, and a turbo 350 transmission. We got I believe a late 20s Model T grill shell, and Kelly welded up some spider web motif in there. He welded up some straight pipe zoomies. We got some tall white walls. This one's not holding air, but you know, since we're talking about this, I wouldn't mind trying to do a will it run on this. It's been about 10 years since this thing ran. I know we did have a bad cylinder, but it was still running, and now I believe there's water in the block. So we may have to take a closer look at that motor. Attempting to get this motor running is going to require me to look inside and see the condition of those cylinders, which is a perfect excuse for me to use this endoscope that was sent to me to do a product review on. We'll see if we can't get it running. You know, like I was saying, a 400 small block. I think it's a 1974 400 small block, originally out of a Monte Carlo, 4-barrel quad-jet. So yeah, Kelly chopped the top, sectioned it down over the frame, and cut the top off. And we were gonna run a leather cap with some snaps. Yet to do that. And then we got the bed, which Kelly bobbed. I think it took about 2 feet out of that thing. I still got the tailgate, and we got some 58 Chevy tail lights on there. But yeah, we need to finish this. We kind of stopped mid-project, and now it's just been parked. But we should at least pick up that other cab so we have it. You know, eventually we'll get to it. You know, I'd like to finish this one first, but this is what it looks like when it's all been chopped and channeled and sectioned. You know, we gotta finish this thing up. It's getting pretty ratty sitting out here in the weather with no top on it. But we can pick up where we left off and get this thing finished up. But let's head back to the wrecking yard and get the other cab and the other parts and get all those components for another RatRod. Here's that 58 Caddy that those fins came off of. I bet you Cadillac guys are cringing. But this thing was pretty rough and it was gonna get crushed. So, well, we saved the most iconic part, the fins. We'll be able to use them in the RatRod, or if anything, resell them to a body shop if anybody needs 58 Caddy fins. And here's that 60 Lincoln Continental that we got the hood, the trunk, lid, and both quarters off of. It's a shame to see these cut up, but they're gonna get crushed anyway, so we'll buy the most iconic parts and make use of them. Now, as far as suspension goes, chassis for the RatRod, he doesn't have much left as far as a Ford style front beam axle. You know, there's some other ones that are similar, but I just don't think we're gonna get the right setup that we want. I mean, some of these have actually been welded straight to use for trailers. I did see this one that was fairly complete, but this is a big boy. But yeah, this one with the wishbone and they're complete hubs, but this is monster size. Probably is the same size as the bus, and I think this is the rear end to it. Just massive. I think it's the same as or similar to the bus. What does it say? 37 Ford COE 5-ton. Yeah, so this is a 34 Ford 5-ton. It's all big for me to be working with. And then he's sold a lot of those complete ones, so there's not much left when it comes to old hot rod Ford style beam axle hot rod frame. Yeah, I think this one is sold already, dang it. Yeah, I don't think these are gonna work out for us. Yeah, same in this truck section. These are all like 1 ton, 3/4 ton, big frames, mostly parted out. There is an S10 here, but most of the front suspension is gone, and it's still got the whole cabin bed on it, the V6. I don't think that'll work either. You know, if we have to piece a frame together down the road, we can. I was just hoping to be able to find something here before they closed up. And we got these large frames with a 41 Buick. Yeah, that is a 73 Blazer chassis. It's 4-wheel drive, but it looks complete. So 73 Blazer, 4-wheel drive. We got the rear axle, front axle, the hubs. Maybe we could use that. Pull all this stuff off of it and get some wheels and tires to fit on it. And we have a rolling chassis. You know, 73 Blazer, it's not too big. We can always cut it down a little bit. And it's hard to see with all that stuff on there, but that might be a good candidate. Yeah, we're pretty limited on complete rolling chassis now. Most of that stuff's gone. That 73 Blazer might work. I'll keep digging through here and see if there's something else we could use. Another S10 frame. This one's a 4-wheel drive. Yeah, still not sure if that's what I want or not. Well, that's about it for the frames, guys. Yeah, I guess we're gonna maybe lean towards that 73 Blazer frame. I just feel like we've gone from a RatRod build to maybe a Gambler500 build, which is cool. You know, that's half the fun of being creative and fabricating and making something cool. There are no rules. So now I'm gonna have to get some 6-lug Chevy rims and tires for that frame and chassis, so I could get it to roll and get it loaded. But why don't we load up the stuff we already have today and get all that, and I'll work on getting the wheels and tires for that Chevy Blazer frame, and we'll build a Gambler500 rig. Alright guys, we made it home with our RatRod / Gambler500 rig. Now leave some suggestions in the comments on what you think we should do with this and how we should build it. And as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel, you share with your friends, turn on the notification bell, you like, comment, and until next time, peace. That's right, in this video we're going to do a review on this Endoscope from OEWalk. So let's take a look at it. You know, they sent it to me and it came in this nice hard case. Now this is the main unit itself. Looks very durable and easy to hold. It's grippy. It's got this stand that pops out here, so you could actually set it up like that. And also it comes with a super long camera and cord. You know, you plug this into the unit itself, and it's got a small remote of sorts here. It's got your LED light control. It's also got a button to take pictures and video, and a zoom button. And the Endoscope camera itself has got a super long cord that you could snake down some hard to reach spots. And well, my intended use is to look inside the cylinders of a motor. You could probably use this for plumbing or construction or all kinds of uses. So let's take this out and see how good it works. Alright guys, let's check out this product that was sent to me by Excel. Now Excel specializes in automotive diagnostic inspection systems and automotive related products. Now this is the OEWalk new digital recording endoscope. It's a portable high quality multifunction inspection system featuring a 7-inch full view IPS high quality screen with powerful recording capability. Users can capture images or video using the memory card with up to 2.0 megabytes resolution for the image and 1080p for the video. Now you just connect the endoscope cable to the monitor. It has an adjustable LED light and you could record or take pictures with just a push of a button. Now you can transfer your files to your computer using the memory card. Now with the endoscope connected to the monitor, we can turn the power on, and I did notice that the endoscope has this ability to stretch and bend and hold its position, which is going to be super useful in tight spots. Now as you can see, we got the power on and we got an image coming out of the camera. So what I like to do is check the cylinders in this motor. Now it's been sitting here for quite a few years and I'm pretty sure there's water in there, so it's probably going to be rusty and this motor is going to be locked up. But if we want to be able to try to get this motor running again, we're going to have to look inside the cylinders and really see what kind of damage we're looking at. This is going to be super useful to do that with. Now I'm going to start with the back cylinder and feed this endoscope into the spark plug hole and see what we see. Well, right off I notice it's dark, so I need to turn on the light. Alright guys, we're ready to insert the endoscope into the spark plug hole and see what we see. Alright, we're in. Actually, it looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. You can see the top of the piston and the cylinder wall. And the cylinder wall looks good. Looks like there could be a bit of a ring ridge at the top, but it's not rusting full of water like I was thinking. Well, let's check the next cylinder. Alright, there's the top of the piston and the valves. This piston's all the way at the top of the cylinder. No water though. Alright, going in another one here. A little bit of surface rust, but no water and not looking that bad. Now this first cylinder is the one I think was already a bad cylinder. Let's see what we see. Well, some surface rust. And it looks like there's some water sitting on that piston. And you can see the grooves in the side of the cylinder. Those already existed. I knew the cylinder was kind of bad. Alright, let's check the other side. Alright guys, so far so good. It's working out good and I like the results I'm seeing. Let's try this side. Well, you can see the piston all the way up and the valves. But no water. Moving on to the next. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Well, I didn't charge the battery, so it died. But from what I've seen, guys, this motor is looking good and this thing is working excellent. Let me go throw it on the charger and we'll continue the review. Alright guys, that worked out better than I thought it would. Well, except for the battery dying, but that was completely my fault. I think this would be a great addition to anybody's toolkit. Now, if you're interested in one for yourself, I'll put a product link in the description of the video, as well as a discount code. Go pick one up for yourself